So welcome one and all to a picturesque evening here, a clear night, all the ingredients for a showcase game that the passionate crowd demands. I'm Peter Drury, and here with me in the commentary box, I'm glad to report, is Jim Beglin.
Well, thank you very much, Mr. Drury, and hello to everyone.
Well, the stage is set for a stirring showdown here, the supporters in great voice, and there's a real sense of anticipation in the air. Game on. We have already started here.
Well, Peter, there's goalkeepers, and there are great goalkeepers, and then there's Oliver Kahn. He's in a league of his own.
Well, he is a goalkeeping icon, isn't he? The man famously known as King Khan by some. He's belligerent, he's brazen, but he's utterly brilliant.
And never in a mood to accept failure. There's that body language he's always talking about. No wonder he instills both respect and fear in opponents.
Isco, oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
Change of plan here, perhaps. No, that's been intercepted. Well, there was an element of promise insofar as they kept the ball well, but they did very little with it. That was good pressing, forced the error to put an end to it before things could get even more threatening. And it's Drogba. McAllister. He's in space and looking for options. It's a mighty effort! Well, he should have done better, and he knows it.
Yeah, I think he's going to be a bit disappointed with that, Peter. You would have fancied him to at least hit the target.
Anything noteworthy in the early part of the match, Jim?
Well, I think both teams probably feel it's too early for either to start taking real risks. So they're still very much in a phase of testing the waters and sizing each other up.
That's a shade optimistic. Isco.
They've got to make this nice and quick.
Now that's well seen too. Manchester United are seeing more of the ball, but still aren't carrying much goal threat. Caceres makes the interception. Roberto Carlos. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Oh, that's superb. McAllister receives it in a good position here. Inter Milan look happy to sit back for the moment here.
Yeah, everything they're doing screams counter-attack, but it's a lot...
Shapes to shoot! Goal! Inter! And Inter go in front. Truly superb. A goal of such supreme quality, composure and class.
It was wonderful vision to see the movement ahead, and how about the weight of that pass? Ideal.
And the shot! And it's in! A game of thrills, all square in the blinking of an eye!
Well, going behind has simply triggered a collective determination to hit back, and they merit nothing less.
So smooth. Aubameyang! And the keeper has reacted superbly there.
Aubameyang is offering a wry smile there.
Now it's Pelé. McAllister is the team's great visionary. Pelé. He's got plenty of space out wide here.
That was well seen too. Good clearance.
McAllister. Oh, good ball! Tries a shot! Manchester United with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. Chooses to go back. And this is Rooney, and it's McAllister. Rooney, no, not quite on the same wavelength. And here's Rooney. Roberto Carlos, a probing pass, shoots! Manchester United! They've done it! It was coming! They have their reward! A horrible blip, a situation utterly avoidable that has resulted in considerable embarrassment.
Yeah, they were made to pay for not moving the ball smartly enough through a very strong pressing wave.
Manchester United get themselves into the lead.
Well, they're very much the better team at the moment, Peter, and no doubt will be looking to cause even more damage here.
Oh, well played, well played. Mbappe. Passes coming off in quick succession here. Araujo. Now he's off and running. And it's Isco. Aubameyang.
1 minute added time.
They'll want to make the most of this turnover.
Referee's had a look, and he's blown his whistle for half-time. Manchester United come roaring back in quite some style. We've got a very different game now. The midway point of the game.
Well, Peter, I'm just thinking of the best way to describe that. Frantic, frenzied. It was unmissable and it was irresistible. Forget about the analysis on this one, just enjoy it.
Manchester United are up by the odd goal in 3, just about shading things at the break. Here we go again then. Drogba does well to get it back. Bumps him off it and wins back the ball. Isco.
There's a real tenacity about their defensive play, and it's up close and personal.
Now it's Isco. Picked out chance for a shot! Really well taken goal. They've done it again! It is incredible!
Oh, what a fabulous game this is. It just keeps getting better and better.
Wonderfully smooth, smart and slick.
Well, you've always got to have players that are willing to make the runs, and when you keep plugging away, that will happen.
This is quite a battle.
Well, I'd happily watch this every week, Peter. This is exactly what you want from a big game. Well, I'm not quite sure he needed to hold up play quite as much as he did then. A couple of his teammates were very annoyed.
Baresi kept his eye on it, and he's there. Iniesta. Maldini. And it's Iniesta. Pele.
Well, Peter, just see here how a lot of the attacking players aren't dropping back anymore.
And that means just one thing, I suppose.
Yeah, they just simply want to engage the counter-attack.
And he's had it nicked away.
Manchester United really just need to be careful for the next 10 minutes or so, deal with the pressure and come again.
Rooney. Rooney puts his foot on the gas. It's Rooney! Now, who's going to be... Oh, he's been caught napping. Has another goal! Goal! Manchester United! Into the lead once more. Spectacular header. He really flung himself at that.
Well, he had a choice to make. He could have gone with his foot, but he got it absolutely right with that diving header. Brilliant.
Substitution for Manchester United.
So, time for changes on both sides, actually.
Coming on the field.
Manchester United go into the lead.
Henderson.
Inter Milan looking to pass their way through. Maradona will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. And it's made its way to him.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Oh, that is asking for trouble. McAllister. Pelé. No, it's come to nothing. Manchester United still have the cards to affect this game. That's ruffled a few feathers, but well dealt with. And that's the end of that. It all started well enough. Jordan Henderson and Araujo. Pelé given the lift of his goal.
You can never be short of runners into space.
Up he goes! Firm header, just off target.
And he did so well to get himself there. What a good effort.
And it's Rooney. Belletti. Costa Curta gets a foot in here. Maradona. Now it's Mbappe.
That's exactly what they need to keep doing. Carry on plugging away and eventually you might just get that little break.
They're coming again and again.
You know, the interest value in this game might just take off from here.
And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Now it's Drogba. Belletti. And this is Rooney. Drives it in. Oh, what a climb! And that would have won it.
Well, for me, he seems to be playing with a lot more zest now. He does look the most likely to grab that second goal cushion.
Substitution for Manchester United.
Both sides then taking this chance to turn to their benches.
Number 4, McAllister.
Keep calm and carry on. That's the job in a nutshell
Coming
now.
on the field, number 30, Messi. Number 25, Mateo.
Now it's Maradona.
Number
And here's
7,
Mbappe.
Vinicius Junior.
Oh, it's come off
Substitution in
the
progress.
upright. Well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Now it's Mbappe. And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
And it's Iniesta. Looking for options for movement. There's the shot! Sticks it away! Dying minutes, and we're all square again. Oh, one moment you're in possession, the next you're picking the ball out of your own net. That one will sting.
Well, a little more decisiveness on the ball and that probably wouldn't have happened, but still, it was very well played. Great pressure to force.
And it's Maradona. Great chance! Oh, that's incredible! And that may just do it! The lightness of step, the sharpness of movement, the certainty of finish.
Yeah, and having the thrust to get there is one thing, having the composure to score is another.
Substitution for Manchester United. Number 11.
We have got changes here from both sides, in fact.
Number 9.
Inter Milan complete their comeback, and now they only need to hold out for a few minutes.
13.
There's still a bit left in it, Peter, but they should find it necessary to avoid a slip-up now.
Substitution. 4 added minutes has been indicated.
It's make or break time now, and they're all headed for the penalty box.
Messi with the short one. Mbappe. Neymar. Can he get on the end of this? Oh, he's found support out wide. He has found the way through. And that is as far as it goes. Manchester United did lead. Indeed, they controlled, but they managed to throw it all away. A defeat made even more painful by the way it came to pass.
Volunteers for each block.
Your reflections then, Jim?
Well, the surprise for me was seeing a team look so feeble in what is usually a strongly protected area, but the centre of their defence looked open and very, very unsafe.
And all that remains for me is to thank Jim Beglin. That's it from us tonight. A very good evening to one and all. Hello and welcome one and all. The atmosphere building very nicely here. Gorgeous, gorgeous evening. The skies are clear, the noise is fervent, the atmosphere frenetic. Well, I'm Peter Drury, and I'm joined in the commentary box by the familiar figure of Jim Beglin.
Hi Peter, always good to work with you. I'm really looking forward to this now.
And the mood is boisterous. It is a perfect ambience.
And a chance! And he's done it! Listen, the big names earn their reputations for precisely the reason we've just seen. They have a habit of making their presence felt, and here we are, early stages. He struck one, and he looks hungry for more.
That really is quite fabulous. All his own doing.
Well, from the moment he got involved, he looked as if he'd go all the way. Terrific.
So, a breakthrough already. Now it's Drogba. Now it's Pelé. Great skill, that's nice. Looking to play him in. Plays it across.
Up he goes!
He will be livid with himself. Maradona. Well, that looks a decent ball. Vieira. Belletti.
This is the time you need that pace.
And this is Pelé! So just a one early goal to report so far. And the score is 1-0. McAllister. Araujo cuts out the pass. And they're back on the ball again. Pelé. Now there's a fine ball. Drogba! Crossbar comes to the rescue. Just off target.
I don't need to tell you he got underneath it, and there's only one place it can go.
And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
Manchester United are enjoying a good spell right now and leading. Nice control. Can he get on the end of this? Tries to cross. Sticks it away! They have done it! They have their equaliser!
And that comes as a very welcome relief. Now let's see who's got what it takes to seize the initiative from here.
They forced the error and extracted the maximum punishment.
Well, Peter, they should just never have lost the ball from there, but you have to give credit and fairness to the front-footed pressing too. Made things quite uncomfortable for them.
Inter Milan grabbed the equaliser and we're all square.
Well, I'd happily watch this every week, Peter. This is exactly what you want from a big game.
Now it's Maradona. Maradona. Maradona purring through the gears. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. Guardiola. Midway through the first period, and it's looking quite a game here. Driving on and making good progress. McAllister is the distributor-in-chief, always looking for movers. Oh, that's a vigorous challenge. Some excellent tackling here, and that one a perfect example. And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
It's an inviting-looking ball, that. And it's Roberto Carlos.
Just as I thought, Peter, it looks like this is a side that's setting themselves up for a counter-attack.
Yeah, stand by for the early ball, the big one over the top, and the shot! An attempt which, in hindsight, was probably just beyond him.
Yeah, it didn't come off, but still very good quick thinking on his part.
Iniesta. Guardiola. Pelé. McAllister. Roberto Carlos. Looking tidy in possession here. That's a good ball. Kimmich. Whatever he had in mind, that was not it. Can he finish? Now that is commitment to the cause. Manchester United with the corner, they're first. Inter Milan are looking to go forward now. Guardiola, well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
McAllister, there he goes, Judge, surely! He's scored! Oh, one moment you're in possession, the next you're picking the ball out of your own net. That one will sting.
Welcome to the reality of modern football, Peter. You get pressed from the front and you have no time on the ball whatsoever. You can't afford to switch off for a moment.
Well, this is what we've been waiting for. No way he was going to let him past. Roberto Carlos did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. And it's Belletti. Floated through.
They'll want to make the most of this turnover.
And we've reached half-time. Well, the scoreline at half-time, a fair reflection of things overall, you'd have to say that. There was certainly no lack of effort or endeavour in the first half. Caution certainly not on the agenda here, from both sides.
Well, I think the message from the manager at half-time will be pretty simple, Peter. He's going to want them to play at a higher tempo, press more, higher up the pitch, pass quicker, and entice the opposition out of position.
Chance for a shot! And that is wildly off target. Belletti. Kimmich. Iniesta. And this is Maradona. McAllister, and it's Rooney. Always onto this. An uncompromising challenge. Nothing wrong with that tackle, ball won cleanly. Passes coming off in quick succession here. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. Drogba. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Pelé. Is there any support? He might not need it. Good ball, good take. They've got a corner here. This is their second corner of the game. Mighty effort! And he was there to get a vital touch.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
Now it's Mbappe. Vieira makes the interception. Oh, good-looking ball. Maldini cuts it out. The ball has bounced loose now. Pelé. Oh, well played. Guardiola. It's Kimmich. Mbappe does have his name on the score sheet, of course. And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Now, what about a counter-attack? And there's green grass ahead of him. Tries a shot! It's in! 2 up and in charge, and things are looking pretty good for them now. A momentary lapse, mercilessly exploited. They were absolutely lethal.
Well, let that be a lesson to them, Peter. They have to stay focused at all times. Any lapse in concentration, voila.
Manchester United take a 2-goal lead and are looking good for the win.
I wonder if the manager is tempted to go for another and really kill the game off completely. I, for one, think he should now.
Iniesta. Adriano.
Yeah, they were looking for a counter-attack.
Nicely spread. And it's Belletti. He's picked his way through. Backward it goes. And he's in on... It's Iniesta! And yes, it's there! Just one goal in it now. Game on! And he stuck it away as if laser-guided.
That's expertly finished, and he's done that so often.
Inter Milan get themselves back into contention.
Oh, we have a very different game on our hands now, all of a sudden. This one's totally up for grabs.
Guardiola.
Well, there's plenty to like about this approach. Get your head down, keep battling away, and eventually things might change for you.
Maradona! Maradona! And that could come back to haunt them.
Maradona was already celebrating in his head and probably still can't process how the keeper denied him. What a stop.
Belletti. Cross needs to... Oh, smashing! Oh, he's hit the bar! That's going to go a long way. And now a sudden chance to counter. Thinks about the shot. Eder Militao with a fine tackle. Oh, can he get onto this? Oh no, he's got that wrong. And it's Iniesta. Mbappe! Inter Milan appear to be happy to let their front players stay up front all the time.
Well, it's signalling to the opposition that they're setting themselves up for the counter-attack. It's plain and simple.
Mbappe tries to play it through. Oh, that's a key interception.
I think we're about to see a frenetic finish. No half measures from here.
Aimed beyond the defence.
He's
Shifting through the gears here. Here's a terrific header. Iniesta. Nicely aimed pass. Time added on will be 2 minutes. And time is up. What a game, what a show. Both sides robustly going about their business, and that has turned it into quite a spectacle. It's the sort of game after which you feel it's a shame anybody had to lose.
Just a quick announcement. We would like to
Drogba
inform
claiming
you
the
that
man of the match
CCTV
award,
is now in
and there is
operation
very
for your
little room
safety.
for argument. How would you sum up what we've witnessed?